Welcome back, everybody. It's nice to see you again. Today we're talking about diabetes technology, and specifically we're talking about blood glucose meter technology, and that's the Dario. I think in the next year you're going to see a lot of new meters out there with a lot more functionality and hopefully that offer a lot more in terms of convenience. So the Dario, as you can see, is very small. We can get a better look at it on this slide. And what you can see is that it contains the strips, the lancing device, and the meter all in one. And what's really cool is the meter pops right out of the side of the container. And as you can see here, can be inserted into your cell phone. So let me get out my own phone and I can show you where it fits in. Right into the phone jack on the bottom of the phone. And as you remember, there were other meters that connected to the phone in the past, but the port kept changing and the earphone jack hasn't changed in a long time. So we'll see if that stays the same and this meter has some longevity. Anyway, what's really neat is, again, it all fits into one place. It's easy to take off after you've checked glucose. You put the strip right into the end of this device, pop it right back, and it's done. Strips are held right here in the end, and they come in a nice little container where they're easily accessible. And then the lancing device is on the other end, and you set it up here, and test. So very nicely set up. It's also paired with an app. And that app is powerful as well because it collects data right to the cell phone, and that data can be analyzed very easily. It'll tell you what percentage of time glucose values are in range. It will tell you how many times glucose values are low. And in addition, and what I think is very powerful, is this information can be shared with your diabetes care team very easily right from the phone, which gets the person who's using it out from under a lot of the burden of tracking and keeping track and sending. It's very easy to do. Again, I think you're going to see a lot more of this over time. There are certainly other meters that already have some of this functionality, but I really like the size. I don't own stock in any of these companies. I'm just here to tell you what's out there so you can see if it's right for you. Is it expensive? Well, great question. Right now the meter's selling for $39.99. The strips are direct order and they're $25 for 100. No prescription is required, and you can get these without insurance. But you also need to back that up against how many strips you need in a month, or your child needs in a month, and what other coverage you have. Details are at mydario.com, and you can also go back to the mDAD site for more information. Thanks for joining us today.